Nigerian private sector agro company JR Farms Group has secured a deal to produce livestock in the Republic of Benin, Nigeria's closest neighbor to the west. The company is also looking to open its first coffee shop in Cotonou in the next few weeks. Joining me from Paris to discuss this and a bit more is the CEO of JR Farms Group, Olawale Rotimi. Rotimi is a prominent Nigerian agropreneur. Great to have you on the show tonight. What's in the cup of coffee? But let's talk about livestock business first. What's the deal in Benin Republic? Good evening. Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening. Thank you and Happy New Year. It's good to connect you again this new year. And of course, thank you for having me all the time. Yes, we finally moved to Benin. So in our plan, of course, as a business, we have a linear expansion plan across the coast of West Africa because we're an African business. We're Pan-African. We want to develop and industrialize Africa from the agribusiness point of view. So we made our entry into Benin the end of last year after many months or weeks of long of research and collaboration with our local partners there, including the Dutch Embassy. Through the NABC, the Netherlands Africa Business Council was one of our partners who giving us support. And also APAEX, which is the Investment Council of Benin. So we made our entry into Benin. We registered as a local company with 5 million for capital, share capital deposit into the country. And our goal, of course, we're going with our coffee and the bakery. But also, Benin has a growing livestock market. And for the moment, the government, of course, is driving a great policy around livestock to ensure that the country is able to produce its own local livestock feed locally, particularly for the growing poultry sector. And JR Farms, of course, with the experience that we have, we're positioning ourselves for this. And for the moment, we are also in the process reviewing a possibility of buying the factory location within one of the industrial zones within the Cotonou axis to put this factory. The goal of the factory is not to serve the Cotonou market alone, but also to look at the coastal region. So we're looking at even markets up to Togo and parts of Ghana where we can do this. But it's an exciting project we're looking forward to. And as we take the coffee along, as we feed the chickens, of course, we have to drink the coffee.
I love doing business. Tell me about your experience doing business in French-speaking countries or economies. You're in Paris. I'm sure you've been there for quite some time. You come and go, set up business there as well, having deals with the French government and businesses. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, it's been good. There's a huge, of course, interest of France now in Anglophone Africa, which is very, very good. Either it's more focused on Francophone Africa, but nowadays, of course, there's growing influence or growing interest of the French government in Anglophone Africa. And of course, JR Farms has a long partnership with the French Embassy and the French government in Nigeria. We've been working actively with the French Embassy in Nigeria in the domain of agriculture for more than 5 years. So we have history of working with them and also supporting French companies. So it's been good. Of course, in the Francophone, for example, in Benin, it's also good. So far, Benin is to host this. It feels home. It's like I'm in Nigeria because also you have the similarity in terms of cultural similarities. For example, Yoruba is the second largest tribe in Benin. So the culture is quite similar. You can easily find Yoruba people, for example. So we have huge similarity, even the food and the culture and the experience. So so far it's been good. Also in the Francophone African countries, it's been quite good, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, so what about competition and doing business? In Benin Republic, when most Nigerians think about Benin Republic, it looks like one rural backyard economy. What does it look like there in Benin Republic, really? And doing business competition, as you'll be facing with French-speaking companies doing business there as well?
Yeah, interestingly, we are also a French company, so we're there with other French companies as a French company, and of course, we have support, of course, of the French government to the French embassy as a business. So we're not there alone. For example, BPI, which is a BPI in France, through the African office, also, of course, made some introductions for us in Benin. So we are a French company, and of course, working in Benin. Benin is not a backyard economy, interestingly. It's a booming economy. It's a fast-growing economy, and then is quite vibrant. A lot of development in Cotonou and other parts of the country. They have a very vibrant port and also very efficient port. And then you see stability in the currency. The CFA is quite stable. You see this in the historical data of the CFA that has been quite stable over the years, and the currency is predictable. So, and electricity is fairly good in Benin and also fairly affordable. Factory land, even in industrial zone, is fairly affordable. So there's the ability for you to predict your business. The currency is stable, inflation is stable, or inflation is predictable. Currency is predictable. Access to port is there, which is very important for businesses like us who's doing cross-border transactions. And also the ease of doing business, because, for example, to register a company in Benin, it took us just a few days. In fact, normally when you put up all your documents, it takes just a few hours to have your certificate. And to get an import document, for example, we have an import license in Benin. It was quite easy and straightforward with less bureaucracy. So the ease of doing business, if I would rate it, is also very, very top notch, particularly to see an African country doing this. The last time we had this kind of experience on the African soil was in Rwanda. So to see another African country at this level where you can get documents with less bureaucracy, everything uploaded on the website, and then without interaction with humans, everything is treated. You pay the fair rate, and you get your documents out without having to pay extra or having to go through the back door. So for me, it's really encouraging, and I think Benin is a place to do business. We are very excited about it. It's an economy that we are very excited about, and we are willing and to go all lengths to support the ecosystem in Benin. For the moment, we have also launched a relationship with University of Parakou through the Netherlands, Wageningen University. We have some connections already with University of Parakou, and then we're discussing with colleagues there who are going to be working with us on elaborately researching into the feed market to see the historical data and to see how we can develop and penetrate the market and grow beyond the borders of Cotonou into other regions like Togo and then Ghana.
Very interesting. When you set up the coffee shops, I want to be one of the first to taste what it looks like to have the Benin Republic cup of coffee. But it's really interesting. Tasted your GR coffee. Thank you so much. You're doing in Nigeria. We appreciate what you do in the field of agribusiness. Thank you. We wish you all the best and the rest of your team at GR Farms Group. Thank you very much. Have a great evening. Olawale Rotimi, the CEO at GR Farms Group there in Paris.